So welcome to VINDAL'S Academy, and we're back again with these mathematics questions. My intention is to ensure that you come to this channel, you'll be able to write your WAEC and pass very well. And some of the topics you're having issues with can also be dealt with. I wish you good luck in your exams. And the comment section is always there. Do well to come there and then share your thoughts with us. This is WAEC revision questions for part 1, or sometimes we call it section 1. And that section 1 has 5 questions. So we are going to be solving the end of this video because we are going to do a very serious business here. Now, this 2024, I have told you the major questions that will be coming, and all these questions are fully WAEC questions. Fully WAEC questions. Where these questions came from. So you never can tell. This is pure WAEC questions. Now let's start with the first one. Say if, let me pick my pen. It said if y over 2, y plus 2, y plus 6, and y plus 14 are consecutive terms of a GP, find the value of y, hence the GP, and 2, second term of the GP, leaving your answer in index form. All right. To handle this question, the best approach to follow is this. To handle this question, the best thing is to remember that common ratio R is given as T2 all over T1. And also common ratio can also be given as T3 all over T2. Now, if R is equal to this and this R is equal to this implies that by common sense that T2 all over T1 is going to be equal to T3 over T2. Now, what is the meaning of this T2 and T3 and all the rest of them? This one is the first term. This is first term, this is second term, and this is third term. Therefore, I'm going to have that y plus 6 all over y plus 2 is equal to, because this is second term and this is first term, and this is going to be equal to y plus 14 all over y plus 6. Now, let us open our bracket. To open the bracket, we'll clear the fraction. It's not opening the bracket, we are clearing the fraction. So this is going to be y plus 6 multiplied by y plus 6. And this is going to be equal to, this one, we multiply this one. So we are going to say y plus 2 multiplied by y plus 14. So please, if you are a WAEC student, don't ever cancel. Like I used to see students say cross multiply, they do this. Don't ever try that. Some examiner, they penalize students who do that a whole lot. So please don't do that. Now let's open this bracket, and this is going to be equal to, if you open the bracket, y will go and multiply y, so it's going to be y squared plus this y will also multiply this y, is going to be plus 6y plus another 6y, then plus 36. And this is equal to everything here is multiplying everything here. So that is going to be y squared plus, that is this y multiplying this y is y squared, then this y multiplying 14 is going to be 14y, then plus these two multiplying these two is going to be 2y, plus these two multiplying this one is going to be 28. Now I have cleared the fraction. So I'm going to cancel this one and cancel this one, because if I carry minus 2 to the left side of the equation, they will still minus themselves. So this is going to be 12y plus 36, and this is equal to 16y plus 28. Now this means that 16 minus 12, 16y minus 12 is equal to 36 minus 28. This is 12y. 12y minus 16y minus 12y is going to be 4y, and this is going to be 8. Okay, that simply means that y is equal to 2. So I have found the value of y. Then they say hence the GP. So because they say hence the GP, I am going to write the GP. So let me clear this stuff. Now for that reason, look at the GP here. GP is going to be, the first term is going to be 4, because I'm going in here. Since this place is already 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, comma, this is 2 plus this is going to be 8, and 2 plus 14 is going to be 16. So this is the GP. Now, B part of it. Let's go to B part of it. Let me just tidy up this place. 468 is what we have. All right. Now, let's solve the B part. B part says second term of the GP. How do we find the second term of the GP? Now, look at nth term of a GP is given as ARN raised to power minus 1. AR raised to power n minus 1. So, and the first term, according to, look at the GP is 4, 8, 16. Now, our first term is A. This one represents our A. We call it the first term. And R, you know what R is. It's going to be the second term divided by first term, which is going to be 2. So the term here is going to be the 42 term is going to be 42 term, which is T. 42 is going to be equal to A. In place of A, I'm going to write 4, and then bracket R is something as 2 raised to power n is what? N is 42 minus 1. So this is going to be 4 bracket 2 all raised to power 41. And they say I should leave my answer in index form. In index form simply means I'm going to have 2 raised to power 2 times 2 raised to power 41. And this is index form, but let's simplify further. This is going to be 2 raised to power 41 plus 2 is going to be 43. Index form can also be in this format. But then this is the answer. So let's go to number 2. I think to me this question is very technical. Number 2 is said a triangle PQR has its vertices on a circle PQ, which is equal to 26, and QR equal to 26, and PR equal to 20. Calculate the height of the triangle the radius of the circle to the nearest whole number. Okay, to the nearest CM. Let me divide this place so that I'll have a very tidy work. All right, so I have divided my paper. If you're writing WAEC, it's also advisable to divide your paper. Now, first of all, let's draw a circle. Oh, this is shaded. Now get unshaded. All right. Let's go with this one. This is a circle, and in this circle, there is a triangle. And I'm going to use a different color for this triangle. I'm going to use, let me use yellow. Yellow will be very visible. I'm picking my ruler. No, I need yellow, not red. All right, so now I'm going to draw my triangle because they say that PQR is a triangle and PQ is 26 QR. So I'm going to draw the triangle. All right, so at the center here, there must be a center of the circle, which is called O. Now, this is the question, and according to this question, let me label the other part. So this place is going to be, I'll call this place my P. I'll call this place my PQ. I'll call this place my Q. I'll call this place my R, so that I'll be able to do the labeling. Let me use let me use this pen, and this place is 26. This is 26 cm, and this is 26 cm as well. And then this place is 20. But before I start solving, I'm going to, for me to start finding the height of the triangle, the height of the triangle is going to be this line. Let me use dotted line. The height of my triangle is going to be here. The height of my triangle must pass through the center of the circle. Now, for it to pass through the center of the circle, it's going to make angle 90 here. So this place is going to be 10 cm, and this is going to be 10 cm, and this place I'll call it N. So this is a triangle, but there is something else here. There is something here. From here, is a radius. So this place is going to be, so this is going to be R. This place is going to be R. I don't know this from O to N. I don't know it, so I can call it X. All right. But remember the height I am looking for. That height, remember this height I am looking for is same thing as R plus X. Let me keep this equation. I will need it. Now, how do I find my height? Remember, this is from Q to N is the height. and this height has formed a right angle triangle. So I'm going to apply Pythagoras theorem. So I'm going to say that QR, square of QR is equal to, that is going to be equal to QN plus and NR. All right. This is what Pythagoras theorem stated, that the longest side, the square of longest side is equal to the square of this side plus the square of the height. So that is going to be that 26 squared is equal to Qn, which is height, remember it's height, plus Nr, which is 10 squared. So they will all be squared. So H squared is going to be equal to 266 is going to be 676. I mean, square of this thing is 276 minus square of everything here is going to be 100. Remember, I have to carry 100 this to this side. Then I have that H is equal to square root of 576, which is going to be 24 cm. All right, so my height is 24 cm now. As my height is 24 cm now, I'm going to find the radius. I'm going to find the radius from this triangle. You look at this triangle, this place is R, this place is 10, and this place is X. So, but then how do I find my X? My X is going to be H minus R. So I'm going to say that R squared is equal to H minus R all squared plus 10 squared. R, I don't know you. H, I know you to be 24 minus R plus 100. So this is R squared is equal to 224 squared is going to give me 576 minus 48 R plus R squared, then plus 100. All right, let me explain. The area here, from here to here, I mean, I will first square this side. After squaring, I say R times 24 times R, then times 2 to give me this, then minus R squared to give me this. Everything is what you're seeing here. Now, I'm going to, this one also is going to subtract this one. I'm going to have that 48R is equal to 676. Let me finish it here. Then R is equal to 676 divided by 14. R is equal to 14.0, I think 8 cm. But let's say to the nearest number. This implies that R is 14 cm. All right. This is the answer for number 2. We are still moving to the next part. Number 3, they said if log 10, if log 3 base 10 is 0.4771 and log 5 base 10 is 0.6990, evaluate without using table or calculator the log 7.5 and log 1500. Okay, let me start with this one. No, it's not working. Let me use with color. Oh, All right, let me just do that to demarcate. So I'm going to start with log 7.5, which is same thing as log 75 over 100 over 10. Remember, it's still in base 10. And this is going to be log 75 minus log 10 base 10. Remember. All right. I'm just going to treat them. It's not hard. So 75 is 25 times 3, then minus 1, because log 10 base 10 is 1. So this is going to be log 5 square plus log 3 minus 1. This is going to be log 2 log 5 plus log 3 minus 1. Now, the reason is that whenever you are multiplying log and they have the same base, they can add separately. And that is why I brought it this way. And because I'm not looking for 25, my intention is to find log 5 base 10, and I have been able to achieve that here. And then also my intention is to find log 3 base 10. I have also achieved that, because without them I cannot be able to solve this, because they say I need them to solve this. So everything I'm doing is to ensure that I have 5, log 5 and log 3. But then this is 2 times log 5. What is log 5? 0.6990 plus log 3 is something as 0.4771 minus 1. All right. So I'm going to say 2 times 0.6990. Then this is going to be plus 0.4771, then minus 1. So my answer is going to be 0.8751. All right, so let's go to the other one, number log 1500 is same thing as saying log 15 times 100, and this is something as log 15 is something as log, this is going to be log 15 plus log 100, and remember they are all in base 10. Now log 15 is something as log 3 times 5. Remember we need 3 and 5, then plus 2 log 10 base 10. Of course, log 100 is something as 10 raised to power 2. It is going to be 2 log 10 base 10. But then when they are multiplying, you can add them if they have the same base. So this is going to be log 3 plus log 5, then plus 2 times 1, because log to each base is 1. Log 10 base 10 is 1. All right, log 3 is given as 0.4771 plus log 5 is given as 0.6990, then plus 2. Everything, when you add them, you're going to have so everything is going to be 3.1761. All right, let's go to the next question. All right, this is a committee consists of 6 men and 4 women. The subcommittee is made by randomly choosing 3 of the committee members, what is the probability that what is the probability what is the probability that they are all women? I mean B, two of them are men. All right. Remember that the formula for probability is going to be probability of anything is going to be that particular thing all over total possible outcome. All right, but then I need the number. But the questions are in combination. So remember that NR is same thing as n factorial all over n minus r factorial, then r factorial. Now that means I need to find what is choosing 3 out of 10 men. I'm going to do that here. So I'm choosing 10 now out of 3. I mean, out of 10, I'm choosing 3 because they say 3 are choosing. Because they are choosing them or selecting them is combination. It's not going to be permutation. So this is going to be 10 factorial all over 10 minus 3 is going to be 7 factorial and then 3 factorial. So if you solve this very well, remember 10 factorial is going to be equal to 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 all the way to times 1. So everything here is giving me 120. That they are all women. So how do you choose a woman? In this case, since we have 4 women and you are choosing 3, choosing a woman is going to be 4 combination 3. Sorry for that. 4 combination 3, which is going to be 4 factorial all over 4 minus 3 is 1 factorial. Then 3 factorial. And this is going to give you 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 all over. That one will not be 1 factorial is just 1. Then 3 times 2 times 1. Everything here is going to cancel everything here. We have 4. Therefore, probability of choosing all women, all W for all women, is going to be equal to 4 all over 120. And because the event is 4, the 120 is the total possible outcome. And this is going to be 1 all over 30. Okay, so in the second part, which is B, 2 of them are men. 2 of them are men. That means there is 2 men and 1 woman because they must choose 3. So the combination of choosing 2 men is going to be out of 6 men, so it's going to be 6 combination 2 times. For choosing one woman is going to be 4 combination 3 all over 10 combination 3. Now 6 combination 2 is something as what? This combination 2 is what is going to be 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 all divided by 6 minus 2 is 4, so 4 times 3 times 2 times 2 factorial is 2 times 1. So 4 will cancel every 4 here. Then 2 into this is going to be 3, and that is 15 times 4 combination 3 is 4, and everything is going to be all over 120, and this is going to be 60 over 120, which is going to be 1 over 2. So that is for the second one. And the last final question on this segment is this: a man will be n plus 10 years old in 5 years time. 2 years ago he was 53 years old. Find the value of n. This is A. You see, this question is very technical to me. There is no way we'll find what somebody will be in 5 years without finding what he will be now. So what will be man? The man will be X years now. So after X years, I will have to go for 2 years ago. 2 years ago is going to be X minus 2. Who is that person? Sochi. X minus 2 is going to be equal to 2 years ago he was 53 years. So that means now the man is 55 years. Plus 2 will go here and add. If the man is 55 years now, in 10 years time, in 5 years time, the man is going, in 5 years time, it's going to be n plus 10 is 5 years time. It's going to be 60 years, because in 5 years time, I have to add 5 to this thing. So that's going to be 60. Now, the number of age, or the n now is going to be 50. And 50 is when you subtract 10 from both sides. All right, that is the answer. So let me solve the last question here. And that's where I will manage it well. All right, let me use, let's say if A, that is A over B, is equal to 1 over B plus 1 over C. And then we say that B plus C minus K is equal to 0. Now, they say I should express A in terms of B and K. Express A in terms of B and K. So I don't need C. So I'm going to say that C is going to be equal to K minus B. That is from this equation. Because I don't need B. This I should express A in terms of B and K. So I don't need C. What I mean is I don't need C. So I've removed C. Going to this equation, I'm going to remove this C and put K minus B. So I will have A all over B is equal to 1 over B plus 1 over K minus B. So I will make A the subject formula. That is the meaning. To make A the subject formula here means I'm going to divide both sides by A times 1 over A, everything here. Oh, sorry, and I'm looking for A, not looking for B. So I'm going to multiply everything by B. I'm multiplying this side by B, so let me remove this part. All right, so I've multiplied both sides by B. I'll clear make it, so this will cancel this. I have that A is equal to B will times this one. I have B all over B plus, then B will times this one. I have B all over K minus B. Okay, so B minus B, so A is going to be 1 plus B all over K minus B. And remember, my answer has been only in B and in K. Thank you for being part of this lesson. Remember the right thing to do: subscribe to this channel. If you have watched this part, comment, tell me what we did last. Have a nice day.